Hello, this is Liquid Ocelot, and once again I'm back with another tutorial for Vikings War of Clans. And today we are going to discuss how to improve yielding resources and your general resource production. Once again I have a pro Viking War of Clan player with me, and he's none other than Fluffington. How are you, Fluffington? And please tell us more about how to improve resource yielding and resource production generally for newbies and old players
Okay,
alike.
so basically, with resource production, starting from there, you will want to level up your palace as high level as you can. Level 21 is suggested. Until that, you will want to max out all of your resource locations, and then after level 21, you will choose one or multiple resources to focus on. If you're in a clan, you can discuss with your clan which resource to. This is a thing. It's called a hyper farm. Which resource to hyper farm? You would, in your case, most likely only have one resource. As you can see, I have multiple, but that's because I am high enough level to do so without having to worry about, not being able to make enough of that resource while having multiple different resource types. But with your clan, you can decide to hyper farm, for example, lumber, and someone else would be hyper farming food. And you would share these resources together, and this would max your production, making it way more efficient than farming multiple resources at the same time, because you can put all your points on that one resource. So, for example, you can see here, this is not necessary for especially food resource, but I have items from killing invaders. They don't need to be legendary quality as I do, but here you can see stone production plus 85.9%. That's a lot of stone production. And then there's hero skills. With hero level 60, you can max 3 resource types at a time without having to worry. As you can see, I have all the resource production ones, and stone, lumber, and food productions maxed. When you start doing this, skip the ones, the 1 and 2 level productions, and go right away to, for example here, stone production 3. You put 50 points into it, and you get 350% more production. That is way more value than the other ones would give you, even with the lower amount of points put into it.
Okay, now this was very helpful for increasing resource production. Can you please touch on resource yielding, because a lot of newbies, they have problem in yielding resources, and they can't yield resources very quickly, because mostly they have opportunity to yield resources from invader layers level 1 and other resource spot level 1. So, can you please talk about that
Yeah,
a bit?
sure. Basically, again, we would have hero skills. Here you can see there's resource yielding 1 and resource yielding 2. You would want to max those out, of course, as well as if you have high enough hero level capacity. This increases the amount of resources your soldiers can carry, so making it less risky to go yield, because you don't need to send as many troops. As well as on top of that, you can either with gold or from the clan shop buy resource yielding speed ups. And as you can see here, I have 75% ones. These are from clan events. Another great reason again to join a clan, because 75% is quite a bit more, and these are for just participating in the events. So technically, if your clan is strong enough, you don't have to pay anything, and you would get these.
Okay, and also, Fluffington, can you tell me what's the strategy when you go near the place of power? Whenever I go relocate myself in events, place of power, I am attacked by somebody. My resource layer is attacked, and I lose all of my troops, and I can't even heal those troops anymore. So how will I survive over here? There are so many strong players nearby, and they can attack my town anytime. They can steal whatever I have already. And what should be the strategy?
Well, in case you can't afford a peace treaty, once you join a clan, it should be rather easy to afford one. But if for some reason, even I run out of shields every now and then, so it is. My cat is jumping on the chair. Wait a second. Go there. Excuse me. You can cut that one out. Had to keep him away from my food. So back to the video. Basically, it is normal to run out of shields. It happens to everyone, especially if you're not paying attention. So it is fine. Then I would suggest sending out troops from further away, because otherwise you will get attacked, most likely. Or if you do have a shield, there's still the problem of going on the tile, right? Well, there's a simple trick to avoiding your troops from getting killed. Since Uber Invader tiles give you a lot of resource for a really short amount of yielding it, or short time of yielding in it, just send a few troops. Usually like around 2,000. It will just take a minute or even less to yield it, and you will still get a ton of resources, and then just keep repeating that.
Yes, and also I heard about this domain guard. I think it's not a very popular choice because you spend money or maybe use the clan store, or maybe you have free of those. But as the resources, like you said, they are yielded so quickly. Once they are out of the resource tile, that domain is wasted, to be honest.
Yeah, domain guards are something you get from Kingdom Wars, mostly from Kingdom War Revenge, if you happen to win it. Domain guards are usually 1 hour or 3 hours long, so I would suggest trying to find a full tile, like one that has not been touched, so it still has enough resources, and then send enough troops to yield that entire hour, so your troops will be safe for the entire time the domain guard will be there. And since it is a Uber tile, you will still get a ton of resources for safely. But think carefully when you want to use these, because they are quite limited.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Fluffington, once again for your insightful analysis and telling us how to yield resources faster, and also how to increase your resource production for newbies and also intermediate to expert level players. Thank you so much. I'll be signing off, guys. Please leave a comment. Let us know what tutorial you want us guys to make. And once again, special thanks to Fluffington. Fluffington, can you please show me a bit your stats, your hero stats, so that I can show the audience?
So my hero, well, currently I have the hyper farming set on to maximize my stone production. Do you want to see one of the other sets?
No, I just want to see the general information, like how much experience you have, total experience level of your hero, and also how much influence do you have.
All right. Well, my experience is maxed. I unless they add a patch adding more hero levels, I will not be gaining any more experience. It is at the cap.
So you are experience level 60, the highest of the highest.
Yes. My influence currently is 585 million. Could be higher if I spent more time and resources on myself, but I currently usually only use it on my clan to make sure my clan wins events. That is the task of a clan leader, after all.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Fluffington. And I hope we get some time to do more tutorials of War of Clans. I'm going to get feedback from our viewers, and we'll do accordingly what they any questions they have. We'll make videos accordingly. Thank you so much. I'll be signing off. Take care.